In this film, you learn why cancer registration in Switzerland is important, how it works, and what rules apply to the handling of data. Why do we need cancer registration? Each year, around 60,000 people in Switzerland are diagnosed with cancer, a pre-cancerous condition, or benign tumours. Like almost everywhere in the world, cancer is widespread in Switzerland. In order to collect comprehensive data and get an overall picture of cancer in Switzerland, we have the Federal Act on the Registration of Cancerous Diseases. Cancer registration involves recording cases of cancer, precancerous conditions, and certain benign tumours in people living in Switzerland. The data collected generates knowledge that helps us to better understand and combat cancer. Cancer registration enables monitoring and documentation of the development of cancer, using today's data to create insights for the future. These findings help us to understand the causes of cancer, prevent and detect it earlier, and to improve healthcare provision. The data collected through cancer registration also supports research. How does cancer registration work? Information on cancer cases in the general population is collected by hospitals, doctors' practices, and laboratories, and reported to the cantonal cancer registries and the Childhood Cancer Registry. They bring together all the details of a disease in one case. The data is then analysed by the National Agency for Cancer Registration, the Childhood Cancer Registry, and the Federal Statistical Office at national level, and published in the form of statistics. Children and adolescents develop cancer less often than adults and tend to be affected by different types of cancer. Cancer cases in children and adolescents are therefore recorded in the Childhood Cancer Registry, which is responsible for the whole of Switzerland. Cancer cases among adults are recorded in the cantonal registries. Patients have 3 rights that are set out in the Cancer Registration Act. The right to information. Every patient must be informed about the registration of their data by the doctor at the time of diagnosis. The right to object. Anyone who does not wish to have their data registered may lodge an objection. The right to data access. Everyone has the right to access the data that has been registered about their illness. How is data handled? 2 types of data are reported to the cancer registries: information about the cancer and information about the person. Information about the cancer includes the type of cancer, how far it has spread at the time of diagnosis, and how it develops over time. Information about the person, such as date of birth, gender, or place of residence, is necessary to register tumours correctly and to prevent cases from being recorded twice. Cancer registration works with a small proportion of the data collected in a doctor's practice or hospital, and they are subject to strict federal and cantonal data protection regulations. The personal information is removed or encrypted before the data is forwarded to the National Agency for Cancer Registration, and statistics are compiled. This makes it impossible to identify individuals from the statistics. In order to generate sound knowledge about cancer in the Swiss population, data on a small proportion of cancer cases is not enough, as it can provide distorted results. Comprehensive data from the whole of Switzerland is needed to provide a reliable overall picture and a good basis for decisions concerning healthcare policy. Every data record is therefore important for the cancer registration to fulfill its legal role. Further information can be found at www.cancer-registration.ch.